And hello everybody, welcome back to LFC News. I know much of the support will of course be still on the floor after the result against Manchester City at the weekend. However, the show goes on and these Liverpool players can't feel sorry for themselves as Paris Saint-Germain is coming around the corner. And if you want to talk about pressure, I've got a bit of news for you here today. And the Champions League is of course far more important than the FA Cup. Not to be disrespectful to football's oldest competition, but it just is. However, we've got an update with regards to the Athletic about the future of Arne Slot and what Fenway Sports Group are going to be, making a decision based off. So yeah, I thought this would be interesting. As stated, it's from the Athletic. So let's go through it. But first, please do hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for more. Now, after the result against Manchester City, it was reported that Liverpool players did hold an emergency meeting after the result. I mean, it was absolutely unforgivable. Van Dijk admitted that Liverpool stars gave up in the Manchester City thrashing, which is unacceptable. It really, really is. And it's safe to say that pressure is mounting around Arne Slot because it can't continue like this. People can keep on saying that he's going to be here for forever. No. Well, if it carries on getting worse, if we don't qualify for the Champions League, then no, he's absolutely not. Now that pass way into James Pearce, obviously of the Athletic, he has put out this morning that Fenway Sports Group's attitude towards domestic cups has not changed in the near 14 years. Now, more than ever, qualifying for the Champions League is viewed as a far more important given the revenue doing so generates. Now, winning the FA Cup would not have saved Arne Slot's job this summer in the same way as bowing out of the competition at the quarter-final stage will not seriously influence how his troubled season is viewed by his bosses at FSG. However, if the club don't qualify for the Champions League in the league domestically, or by winning the competition, then, well, I think the writing will be on the wall. We don't want to keep on going backwards as a club. We've had some years where we've been absent in the Champions League, but, teams like Manchester City are never absent from the Champions League. And Liverpool have to have that responsibility and making sure that that's unforgivable. I understand when you're at the start of a project, but being league champions and then falling outside the Champions League for me is unforgivable. And we're just seeing it's not working out for this team, which again raises serious concerns. However, all eyes will be on domestic affairs and of course the Champions League, because if we get knocked out against PSG, which is a good chance we do, and continue to stink the place out in the league, then I think the writing is on the wall for Arne Slot. But I'm interested to know your thoughts on this down there in the comments.